You know, thirsty people have messed up the word daddy, you know. There used to be a wholesome word. That used to be as wholesome as seeded batch brown bread, yeah? Healthy, good for you, that word. People have ruined it. Daddy. Get out of here, man.
If I hear someone call somebody daddy, I have to immediately look around and go,
you're right.
who are you calling daddy?
Who's paying for your lunch? Who's paying for your lunch right now? Who's paying for your shopping? Daddy.
Because I think...
Get out of here.
It stems from sugar daddy, right?
I believe so. It does stem from sugar daddy, yeah. It's the etymology of it, yeah.
So, yeah, if they say, daddy.
Nah, I feel it's a word now.
What about papi?
Ay, papi. Even that now, it's too close. It's too close. I believe there was a time I may have enjoyed being called puppy, yeah?
Papi.
But
Papi.
Nah, man. If you've ruined it. Well, congratulations. If you're one of the people
the only time it's acceptable is if it's your wife, right?
Yeah.
And you've had kids together.
What? It's like, oh, daddy, what do you want to eat? Like that?
No, but you know, like, oh, daddy's busy. Or
daddy's busy. Yeah, daddy's busy. That's okay.
Daddy's
busy.
doing this, daddy's doing that.
Yeah,
and then,
daddy's
so
busy.
if she just calls you daddy in that situation, you're like, she's calling you daddy in front of the kids all the time anyway. So I get it.
Yeah. And let's add some maths to this, or let's add some proximity to this.
By the way, this ain't got a clue. That's Marcus Bronzy of Kae Kurd.
Hey, how you go? How you doing? Right. Let's add some proximity to this. The less related to me you are, the more offended I'm by being called daddy. Do you know what I mean? If a cousin accidentally, little nephew or niece accidentally calls me dad. If a niece,
Marcus said, if a cousin calls me dad,
if you kiss your cousin, obviously you gotta call you something. No, but like, if a niece or a nephew calls you daddy, yeah, you can be like, oh no, I'm not your dad. That's dad over there. Easy mistake. You're not related to me. If you're not in my bloodline and you're trying to put daddy, yeah, or puppy, nah, get out of here. Behave yourself.
So you've never let somebody call you?
I believe I've been called daddy in the past. I believe I've been called daddy in the past. Shout out to Funk Butcher. He said a very funny.
You were going to say shout out Funk Butcher. He was the one that called me daddy.
Puppy Funk. Yeah. Shout out to Funk Butcher. He said he had a situation that I can very much relate to. School pickup and other mums going, "Oh, hi, daddy. Hi, daddy," like that, and you're like, okay, you know what I mean? Hi, daddy. It's a bit. It says a lot, man. If you're not related, look, here's the bar. They're not related to you.
Is the school run a good place to like pick up?
I would not be surprised if there were some absolute scoundrels on both sides of gender, right? Or all sides of gender, should I say, that are there trying to pick up, bruv. This world, everywhere is a playing field now, bruv. Nowhere is safe. To see the school pickup, yeah?
You say that?
Yeah, bruv.
You say that?
Yeah.
However, I read somewhere that since the Me Too movement, men are approaching women less in public spaces.
That's even worse. That's even worse, Kay. Because now it's in private spaces as well. No. I hear what you're saying now. All joking aside. Men are approaching women.
Because men just are like...
Good.
Good.
Because you know what? Maybe we need a little timeout. A proverbial timeout.
But what they were also saying is, but women want to be approached.
Yeah. They do. I suppose some do, some don't. But why don't we work out a new way to discover this?
I used to have a joke on stage.
There we go. You used to, right?
Well, yeah, it's been out there. It's out there, yeah. And it was like the difference between romance and sexual harassment is whether she actually likes you or not.
I think you're very close to it. Yeah. That is one of the factors, I believe. Yeah.
So anything you do, etc.
So anything you do that's out of the box can be misconstrued. And I think, things have changed now.
If you my example was flowers. You send someone flowers to their house or their workplace, they're like, oh my God, how romantic. If you send it to them and they don't like you, you're like, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Exactly.
How's he got my address?
Yeah.
He's a perv, etc., etc.
And you know what, Kay? We allowed ourselves as humans, and you know what's coming when I start saying this, one day where that was acceptable, to be a little bit weird, a little bit pervy, express love, in a whole form. Maybe even say the word love to someone that you ain't really ever even been on a date with. You know what that day was, Kay, don't you?
Valentine's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we had one day, put it in a box for that day. We had that day. That was fine. Valentine's Day, Kay, you could be walking down the street now, because we're in the Uber era, somebody knows that you're, for example, at a gig or whatever, and there could be a courier that comes up to you and goes, are you Kae Kurd? Yes. here's your card and here's some flowers. And you could be like, right, okay. Somebody like it. Valentine's Day, it's cool. If that happened at any other time of the year, we'd be talking about it on this podcast, bruv. You'd be concerned about it, innit? Imagine you were walking down the street or you were at work anywhere and flowers turned up at your desk, like you said, saying,
Do you know what?
I've been thinking about you. It becomes sinister outside of Valentine's Day.
I'll be real. If anybody delivered me flowers, and even on Valentine's, I would be weirded out.
Yeah. You never been given flowers before? No. It's nice, you know.
Like someone romantically giving me flowers never happened to me.
It's nice, you know. It's nice.
But I don't enjoy flowers.
Exactly. So you... And I'm the same. I can't really smell flowers, but I think I appreciate the ones that look nice.
I remember sending flowers to someone.
Yeah.
And they were like, they really liked it. Yeah. And then they were like, a few hours later, they were like, do you know what? It just annoys me how capitalism has made flowers a thing we send to people when we're killing a living thing.
That person sounds like a catch. Roll with me. I'll buy you some fake flowers once, and we can look at those once a week.
They were like, we're killing a living thing for the enjoyment of somebody else.
Of course.
And I was just like, all right, bro.
I kind of like that. You don't like that? I kind of like that.
I got it. I was like, I liked it, but you know when you're like, all right, bro, maybe discuss this at another time when I didn't just send you flowers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true actually, innit? That's true actually, innit? That's true. That's like being in a really nice restaurant. You take someone to a really nice restaurant and they're like eating the food. Let's just say it's like, I don't know, a really nice steak or something, and they're halfway through. How's the steak? Oh, it's really nice. Isn't it just mad how, you know, this cow was just born to be slaughtered?
Forget that. Not even like that, bro. But imagine if they go, you've taken them to, what's a good expensive restaurant?
Roku. You're taking them to Roku, Denmark. You're eating some of the best sushi out there.
Okay.
In London.
Roku or Rocker?
Rocker, sorry. Rocker, my bad,
yeah.
Rocker,
You're taking a Rocker, yeah?
Rocker next to Tottenham Court Road.
And she goes, this is nice, but you know what? I'd have been satisfied with a kebab.
It's actually this. This is what it's because it's a sentence that's acceptable outside of that moment, which is, and I've had this conversation with you. Do you know what? Don't you sometimes just like a really dirty food sometimes?
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? And they said that's fine to say, but in this moment, while we're eating this fine dining,
I'd have probably enjoyed a kebab more than this.
Yeah, the waiter is waiting at the sideline, ready to be called over, just to help you anywhere. How's your food? Is it good, madam, sir? You're like that, ready.
Yeah.
And they're saying, do you know what? Don't you just like nuggets, chicken nuggets? And you're like, yeah, but okay.
I'm craving chicken nugget. I wish we were eating chicken nuggets right now instead of that. Yeah. Have you ever been on a date?
Yeah, I have.
I'm sure you have, mate. Have you ever been on a date, right, where you've gone somewhere a bit pricey, right, and then halfway through, or just like randomly through, you've just gone, I don't like this person.
Oh yeah, I got one. I got one for you.
Do you know how soul crushing that is? Because you're like, we have to eat. Mm-hmm. Well, like we've just ordered loads of food now. Yeah. I'm paying for this.
Yeah, I'm eating this as well.
And I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah. I'm not going to see her again.
It could very slowly turn into a situation of me going, this is how you'd know if I was done back in it. You're going to eat that, I'm going to have some. Oh, that's kind of nice, you know. Well, your food.
But a lot of these restaurants now, like it's like they send out all these plates at different times, right? Mm-hmm. And I can't stand the whole, let's get a little bit of, unless it's starters, we'll get a little bit of everything with the starters. Yeah. But don't give me like, let's get like this. I want a big fucking main. Yeah. And that's it. Like a big fucking fuck off main. Yeah. And loads of starters that we can share. Yeah. You're not sharing a main. I don't want loads of, like, what is all these little small plates?
I'm getting better at that, you know. I honestly was like that now. I'm getting better at that now. And I think I would reluctantly lie to the person I was dating and lie to myself at the time and say that it's okay to share a main. I would have taken that sacrifice. I would have simped out.
But it depends what the main is.
Saying. No, whatever it is, I'm reluctantly doing it, okay? Because I want to eat my food. No, I want to eat my food, bruv. I order what I order. I might give you a mouthful. You might give me a mouthful. There's a chance for a flirt in there. Little spoon. But outside of that,
I remember that next time I take you out.
I'm right, bro. Try the mashed potato, bro.
Hey, try the corn, bro. Stick the corn in your mouth.
Put the corn in your mouth. You like that, innit? Yeah? Call me daddy. But yeah, no, I've got a quick story for you. So this is just one part of a horrible date. I actually went on a date with somebody who said very early on in the date, and I kid you not, it was a very nice area, And it was a very like nice, simple lunch, but it was dinner money for lunch. It was one of them places.
Oh my word.
And yeah, go on.
Afternoon dates in the bin.
It was really, do you know what? The setting was beautiful. You could see the sun. I don't want to say too much. I'm going to say this. You could see the sun like setting between, like just behind the trees. It was early summer, like just behind the trees. Sun was setting, yeah.
We were in a bush. We were having a picnic in a bush.
The nice humble bumble of people that were enjoying it. The nice noise of good silverware hitting the plates. And she turned around to me and said, I'm going to paraphrase a little bit, but it was very close to, do you know what? I struggle to have conversation with a lot of people. And I was thinking, all right, cool, let's open this up. I was like, why? And she went, because I kind of feel like I know most things.
All right, Einstein.
I was like, excuse me, what? You know? Yeah, I just feel like there's nothing that I can really be told. I was like, all right. So like, what about conversation where there's no quiz at the end?
You go in. How about Star Trek season 3? Episode 5.
How about Captain Kirk's first experience with Klingons? Let's talk about how that their forehead wrinkles have changed over time. Let's discuss that. Kay's looking at me like he doesn't know what the funny bit is. Trek people are like, yeah,
and then all right, what about the difference between I don't know, a tech gadget in it, and like, what, do you know that? Do you fucking know that?
Do you actually know how fast the hard drive spins on the latest Mac? On the iMac, yeah? Do you know how? No, anyway. Look, so...
It's an SSD, so it doesn't. Trick question.
There you go. Oh, my God. My bro.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Czech podcast. We have got a clue.
Like I thought I was listening to How to
Now, for all you USB nerds out there, we're going to be more streamlined in USB-C than USB 2.
That was one of the things on that date.
She said, I can't be told anything.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what the second thing was, right?
Yeah,
where fucking was it was so funny, right? Now it's funny. I told you it was a nice daytime lunch for dinner money.
Yeah.
So, and this was, remember, it's a few years back in it, yeah.
Were you wearing a shirt?
Was I don't know. Was I? Maybe. It was like linen shirt. It was like linen shirt with a linen shorts.
I can see you in a linen shirt. I can see you in like
linen
linen shirt and chinos.
Give me a stogie. Give me a cigar as well. We'll go all the
linen
way to
shirt and chinos,
all the way to a Colombian drug dealer. I'll take that, bruv. I'll go for that whole look.
You have that sort of demeanor of, for want of a better of a word, a dad.
Oh wow!
In that sort of outfit.
Okay, we'll circle back to that.
No. That's a good thing.
A dad or a daddy? I'm just gonna.
I'm not calling.
I just confirm it. I just want to confirm.
I said a dad, innit?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but like I've worked my whole life for this. I can enjoy this moment now with a cigarette, and I can have my shirt open. Do you know what I mean? That kind of like...
I can't wait for the day that I can really just sit there and do that. But thank you.
Does it ever stop?
No. It never stops. The grind never stops. But so we're in this day and they said that there's nothing that I can say that they don't know about. They then went to order from the menu and stay with me, Kay, like you're going to be fucking biting to talk over this. They went, so I'm thinking of having the quinoa off the menu. And I was like, sorry, what's that? Quinoa. And then okay, this is where it got a little bit awkward, right? This is where I knew it was fucking over. This is where it's like I wanted to just eat my food and go. I went, and this is after they said they know everything, right? And I went, oh, you know what? Funny story, right? This is not going to be a funny story, but I said, funny story, right? So I used to call it quinoa, and then, someone let me know that it's actually called quinoa. To which, what would you think the normal response would be if that was you mispronounced the word, hey, whatever, innit? You'd just be like, okay, cool. Keep moving.
She probably went, no, it isn't.
100%. To which I said, yes, it is. It's quinoa. To which she went, no, it's quinoa. And then I went, quinoa. And she went, quinoa. It must have happened like 3 or 4 times, yeah? And I was like, this is getting childish. And I was like, you know what, call it what you want. Waiter comes over. Yeah, I'd like the quinoa, please. I'm sorry, what? I was like, the quinoa. Oh, yeah, you should have said, yeah. Bruv, at that point, I was really just like, yo, you are an absolute bumble. That's it.
What did she say to the waiter when he said quinoa?
I remember being so full of smug that I think I just saw the opposite of red. Like, I was like, in my head, like, whatever was being said, I was like, da 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 da.
In your head, you're going, look at who was writing it.
Yeah.
Take your fucking quinoa up your ass, bro.
Yeah. I probably would have gone now, knowing the arsehole that I am, halfway through to be like, how's the quinoa? Nice, yeah?
Do you know what? Do you have right now, at the age you are now, right? Yeah. Are there some dating encounters or anything where like at this age now you'd have just left? As in,
Probably
like,
that. Probably
yeah,
that.
Is it like you'd have just walked off?
Made
And just be like,
my
"Do you know what?
excuses.
I wouldn't even make an excuse.
This ain't working out.
I'm genuinely at that age now where I will be halfway through a dinner, and if I'm like, do you know what? Listen, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah.
I'll put like 20. No, not good. Whatever. It depends. Like, if the meal's already had or whatever, or we've already ordered, I'll pay the money and I'll bounce.
I might not. I'll probably do it in a more cordial fashion because I know people. Think like realistically, I know people like it can hit them hard, innit? Like if you duck out, like it can hit. Like I am a man of resilience.
Can
innit?
it?
If someone was to hypothetically do that to me, right? I could take that on the chin. That could shatter somebody. That could break
but it's
somebody.
character building.
It is character building.
Let me help you build your character.
Yeah.
If I've told you in a really nice way, I'm not the one for you. I'm not feeling this. Whatever. Bish bash bosh. Here's the money for the date. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
I think there's a nice medium between too nice and like a nuclear fucking assault, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not
Which
going,
is like,
I'm not
because
going,
in my head, I'm thinking, I don't know why, you don't even do this with money. You take out a 50 and lick it. I don't know why. Lick it, just smack it on the table and say, I'm out.
I'm not doing that.
Or stick it on their forehead.
You're making me out.
Off.
You're making me out to be like I'm wearing a fucking shirt and tie, and I take my tie off and go, look, I've had enough of this, love. I don't even fancy this anymore. Here's your fucking dinner money. Get the fuck out of it. Sling your rook. I've had enough.
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed yourself. All right. Hope you enjoy your goddamn meal, right? But you're not the one for me. You're not right.
Yeah, I think a nice way to approach it would be like, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't think this is going as well as I expected to be going. So, like, with all due respect, like, should we just wrap this up? There we go. But then they could just say, how about no?
But that's what.
What would you say? What would you say to that? Like, no, I think we should stay.
There's what I mean. We're talking about a nice way, but there are a lot of guys that are just avoiding in it. So what they would end up doing, is I'm just going to the toilet. Yeah.
Ooh,
girls have done that though.
That's horrible.
There's a lot of guys that like the girls going, I'm just going to go to the toilet, and they've not come back. Why are you taking your clothes?
If you need to do it because you feel unsafe, cool. But if you're doing it, I feel like if the person's just genuinely cool and you're not getting on with them, I think that could be shattering for one's self-confidence. Yeah. It is mad because you have that moment where you're thinking, are they coming back? Nah, they'll be back. And then you have that moment where you're like, they're not coming back, And even though everyone else,
do you ring them?
Do you know what I mean? At what point do you? Hey, have you ducked me?
Hey, you alright? Now the worst one is when someone's not turning up.
Oh, that's hard.
Like, have you ever been stood up? Marcus is going through hundreds and hundreds of encounters.
I don't know, I think I've had like cancellations that are close to the bone.
Yeah,
but like
same here.
But not like I've not been. Luckily enough, I've not been sitting in a restaurant with my Sunday best on, sitting there like, and the waiter comes over again. Are you sure you wouldn't like to order a glass of wine for your guest, sir?
Have you been at a restaurant where they've turned up really late, and you look like a fucking loner?
I've been again lucky not to have been in that situation. I would fucking be furious. Bro? If there was not heavy communication. You know what? If you're going to be late,
no, but even if they've told you,
even
if they've told you, but you're just sat there like, just ordering like, would you like to order a drink? Yeah, okay. Yeah. And you're just ordering a drink just because you don't want to look like.
I've been first to the restaurant at the Man them and sat there for half an hour and the Man them just turn up late. But there's new rules to this now. It's 2023. It's last person gets the bill. Them kind of rules. When you start implementing the consequence, it's really funny, Kay. Everyone's on time. Everyone's on time, isn't it? Last person has to drink a shot from everyone else at the table. Now we have people turning a little bit early. Hello, sir. Somebody actually moved the reservation to 7:30 and got it. Do you know what I mean? It's very. There's
ones where like the guys have like been like, yo, guys, I've parked my thingy. What, you already did?
Yeah. You there? Yeah. Hey, wait for me outside. I've seen a guy go wait for me outside and run past the other guy into the restaurant so that he doesn't have to get the bill.
That is mad.
It's 2023, bro. Me and UK, we can fork out a lot of problems, but we are solutions men sometimes, ain't got a clue, as well. here's another one, right? This is a
no,
good
we
game.
are solutions, man.
We are. But I'm just trying to say I don't want people to come to me for solutions on this podcast.
Do you know what it is, though, Marcus? I
I
don't think there's anything we can be told anymore.
Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, 100%. You're right.
Call
So
back to the joke.
That is. But it's like, because if I think about it, Kay, like, there's nothing that I don't know. So let's keep moving.
That is it, yeah.
So here's one, right? I'd do this with you, but I think me and you would just stubbornly do it forever. And you can do this with your mates, listen as well. Go out with your mates, everyone puts their phone on the table over. First person to pick up their phone has to get the bill.
Yeah, we got Apple Watches.
Fuck it, though. That's the hack, bro. That's the hack. That's the hack. That's the hack. Kay's still watching the football scores.
Like, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
The only thing about Apple Watches is when it comes up, you don't get WhatsApp. You can't read the WhatsApp messages, really.
Yes.
No, you can.
Some people can.
Yeah, you
and
can.
Some
Actually,
people can't. Yeah.
No, there are certain Instagram messages.
Yeah.
No, even that, actually, I think you can.
Yeah.
There's not much you can't.
See a lot now, man. See a lot. Be seeing we'll be doing a lot on them. But
yeah, no, those ones. I mean, yeah, I would at this age right now. I'm like, listen, I'm bye, goodbye, bye.
But so you think you could go on that? Me and you are out. We're out on a date. Yeah, things aren't going too well. I don't know. I've given you the final ick of 3
Excuse me. Hey, listen. Anyway, this has been nice, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not feeling this right now, and I thought this would be we'd be vibing a lot better. I don't want to waste your time. Like, night's still young.
Yeah,
I will pay for the meal and we can go our separate ways. But it's nothing to do with your character. I just think we don't vibe, and I'm pretty sure you probably get the same sort of vibe as well. That this ain't working, is it? And you know what? Rather than like go through this whole night and then have to go home late and not particularly enjoy ourselves, I'd rather end it short, and then we still have time to go home and salvage our nights.
What are you trying to say? That's not, sorry. I was thinking the worst response would be like, what are you fucking trying to say? But anyway, no, I think that was really nice. For those that aren't watching via the YouTube, which you should subscribe to,
there was no eye contact.
When you're looking at Kay, there was fantastic eye contact. Kay was looking into my soul. He was genuine. He was sincere. I felt like it was almost your fault. You spun it on me, I feel like you were saying, you know what, it's not you, it's me. It is you, but it's also me. It's 50-50. No one's to blame.
No, it's when you start going, I think you feel the same way.
Yeah, I think you're cack. Sorry, yeah, I think you feel the same way.
Don't. Like, you're a great person. We're just not each other's person.
Yeah.
Oh, these are bars.
You're a great person. You're just not my person.
Yeah.
And I'm not yours.
I'm sort of looking for that one right now, and I just don't feel like if we're not vibing this early on, I don't think that's going to grow, is it?
Yeah, that's mad. I like that. I think probably the worst thing to feel when you're like young and doing this kind of stuff is thinking you know how the situation's going.
Can we turn off the aircon, by the way?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You think you know how the situation's going, but you don't actually know how the situation's going. Like, you think it's going well, but it's not. Or like, you know what I mean? I think that is probably one of the toughest situations to be in, because either one of the person can think like, yeah, this is going really well, and if someone turns around and says it isn't, then that's quite a shock, innit?
It's why I could never go on something like first dates or whatever. I got invited on one of those dating shows.
Really?
And I was like, no.
With first dates, you still have to pay though, don't you? So you go on TV.
I think they give you the money.
Is it?
Yeah. I think you give them the money.
Yeah. Really?
It's fucking freezing in here,
cold.
bro.
It's good, bruv. We got AC in here, man.
Yeah.
People are sweating. We're listening to this and they're like, you fucking privileged fuckers.
Yeah. They give you the money, I think, for it, and then certain people still go, "Do you got halves?"
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Like, why would you even say that? Like, there was one guy I saw counting that cash on there, just going.
So you had the lemon meringue, and I had the
just don't do it. Just
chocolate.
It's not worth it. Like, I get everyone's going. Just go to a restaurant that's in your price range.
Do you know what? If you haven't got money for a restaurant, go for a walk. Lockdown made it cool. Meet up. Let's meet up. Let's go outside and talk and walk. Summertime. Let's use that. You get me? And be open about your financial
I've been using
situation.
some of these Lime bikes, yeah? You know when people are telling you to go for a bike ride?
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't realise that a lot of these kids are taking these bikes without paying for it.
How are they doing it? What's the hack?
There is no hack. It just works. They're pedals.
What?
But they're just going clickety, clickety, clickety. They're making some noise. Click, clack, right? right? The electric part of it doesn't work, but the bike still bikes.
Oh, that's what the kid was doing. Because there was a kid that was going a little bit slower, and I saw him straining going past me, and it's going like clack, clack, clack. So they're just forcing it. Wow, that's the power of the youth, man. You know what Lime need to do to be smart, right? What they need to do
They can't lock it.
They need to put a dynamo in there and make that charge the bike. Let the kids charge the bike for us. Take it for free, charge it up. That's the one.
But this is why I went on one.
Yeah.
And it was fine. Whatever. All good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine and dandy with it.
Yeah.
And then randomly the next one
Was
brakes not working. Just doing a crazy. I was on one the other day as well in a park. And then halfway through it just stopped. The ride ended.
Where?
So then I ended up being the click-clack guy.
So you were click-clacking?
Like halfway through, literally, as I'm halfway through the ride, I just see the P button on there. And I'm like, what? P light on there. And I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
So Big Kae Kurd with a UK tour, live at the Apollo Kurd was, what park was it?
Hyde Park.
Riding through Big Royal Hyde Park, yeah? Clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety, clickety,
No, I was like, why is it electric? Oh, it must be out of charge. But it looks charged. And then I looked at the my app and it said ride. It was it wasn't even on that bit where you look for a ride.
Yeah.
But anyway, people need to stop leaving them out and about, bruv. It's pissing me off.
I'm seeing a lot of them kicked over at the moment.
I saw one called Human Forest.
Human Forest.
That's a different bike, and there's a tier 1 bike as well. Tier 1 and Human Forest, they're these new electric bikes as well. The Human Forest gives you 10 minutes free.
Okay.
A day.
I really respect you for getting on those public bikes, man. There's so many variables.
Let me tell you. I walked past 3 the other day on my walk home, and I was like, nah, because I don't mind riding them on like back roads, but they are. You see this whole. How can I get my words out right? There are way too many things I want to say at the same time. All right, let me start with different aspects of it. Yeah, what is the fucking point of a bike if it isn't me powering it and it's some electric? I don't get electric powered bikes.
Okay,
I think bikes should be me. I can decide the speed I'm going at, not just. I just get on it and it starts moving. What the hell is this, bruv? Right? It eliminates all sort of control, and 2. Because of we just explained, some of them are safer than others. You don't know what the steering's like. Some of them, the steering is really good. Some of them, the steering is really bad. And 3, I ain't got a helmet on me, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's risky out there.
I ain't got a helmet on me, man. I'm either doing it in a park or on a back road, and that's it. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, them courier cyclists that are like living their life on a knife edge. I don't know how that they get down with it. They must be the kind of people that
they're like Hyder and Tubbsy. They were just doing.
Yeah,
they were just going. Yeah, I'm delivering and not.
I can just, after talking to them, I was laughing just thinking of them wearing like a Uber Eats jacket, and then like underneath it is a delivery jacket, and then they got like a Just Eat hat.
Do you know what? I remember things like that happening at the time as well. Though I remember a guy having an Uber Eats jacket on with a Deliveroo bike.
That's sick, man.
It was just like the most funny thing in the world. You're not going on holiday this year, are you?
Yeah, I might be going on a little holiday now.
Oh, is it?
I might be. I'm trying to get them in before the school holidays.
I want to go Lisbon.
Let's go Lisbon then. Why do you want to go Lisbon?
I've heard a lot of great things about Lisbon.
Okay, all right.
Capital city on the sea, loads of great.
That's a bit okay. That's all the boxes you like, innit? What? Capital city. So there's like facilities and stuff by the sea.
Good
vibes.
Like this. Good vibes as well. Apparently, everybody that I know that's gone there has all said positive things about it. No one said a single negative thing. Apparently, there's loads of people love public displays of affection out there, though. So I don't know how we'll feel about that.
Yeah, high fiving them things there, innit? What, big spuds?
No.
Hey, big man.
Apparently, they're like proper full blown.
It's a lips in ends.
Yeah, lips in each other and that.
I don't know about that, Daddy. I don't know about that. But really,
yeah.
That's fast. So what? A part like one of their features of the city is that's where you go to Lips on Road. Because I feel like
it's not one of the features, but like they're just more open with it. Where it's like maybe it's a summer thing as well. Where like the summer's got them heated and horny.
You can't snog outside of an airport or a train station. You can't snog someone in the UK without someone going hey, like that. But over there, it's normal.
I think we're just like fucking hell, get a room.
Get a room.
But I did have to Google the other day, why do we get more horny in the heat?
Go on. Is it why? Because I think there's a few.
Didn't
things.
really give a good answer.
No answer.
To be fair. It was all like, hormones, this, that, the other. I was just like, it's because it is definitely a thing, right?
Yeah, for us, there's factors. One, you're on holiday, so you are less relaxed. That's one. Honestly, that's a core thing. You're not stressing as much, right? Two, the sun's out, you're wearing less clothes. Now, I feel like wearing less clothes yourself is sexy, right? Other people are wearing less clothes, sexy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're eating really nice, good food. That is also sexy. On holiday, I feel like I eat really like you don't eat nice. Do you go a little bit?
Do you not get? I feel like diet. I mean, nice food is good. Like,
yeah, I might treat myself to a
not
little bit of
necessarily
like
healthy
sorbet.
food, is it?
Or like, I feel like holidays where I might have like the grilled fish and a salad and a nice glass of wine. Just
Who the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah, bro. You don't know about
Everyone's having like
chips.
Yeah.
Good to catch up, mate. Good to catch up. Yeah, with a sea bass.
Not to say
Guys, have a side of chips, please, mate. Yeah, and a Stella as well. Yeah, don't fuck around here. Cheers.
Not to say that, I don't know, maybe, but yeah, lots of people just go unhealthy with
Me
it.
and you
don't
go
they?
to Lisbon. Yeah, me and you will have the grilled fish. Yeah,
Are you on it?
I'm on it, bro. Let's look at some.
Are
dates,
you
bro.
really on
Let's
it?
look at
Because
some dates, bro.
I'll go for like.
Let's go for some.
We
dates.
could go like 3 days is
Let's
enough.
go, Habibi. Let's go, Habibi.
3 days.
3 days is nice.
3 days is enough. All we
Yeah.
do is just walk around and we'll check out a club or two.
Oh, fuck it.
I say a club. We'll probably just end up just going, oh, this is a nice restaurant.
Oh, bit of a cheeky night. Me and Ken had an espresso at 7 p.m. Fucking hell, we were up talking till 10. It was nuts out there. Fucking hell. I'll tell you what. I may have woken up in the morning, gone for a run before brushing my teeth. Fucking hell, that's crazy. Yeah, but yeah.
We'd have to stay at a really good hotel, though. I'm like so bougie with them now. I can't stay at anything less than 5 stars.
Is it? Okay, cool.
There is. Do you know what? I've said it. I said it all the time on here. I just can't. I just can't. If I might, you see,
there's not like a Travel Lodge Lisbon, no, or a premiere in Lisbon that we can go and attend.
I'll be real.
Yeah.
On holiday, I'm not looking to struggle.
Okay.
You see. All right. So when I go on holiday, yeah, I want to pretend I'm somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're not the only one. Carry on. This is fantastic.
On holiday, I want to pretend I'm a rich man living a rich life. Yeah. I want to live a life of luxury. Do you know what? On holiday, I pretend I'm so rich here that I don't even take my debit cards with me. Yeah. It's strictly my Amex and my credit cards, bruv. Yeah? Like...
Is it one of them ones you don't look at the bill when it comes?
Do you think... Are you mad? Why am I looking at the bill when I'm on holiday, bro? I have come here... If I'm booking somewhere on holiday, I'm booking somewhere nice and I want to be called sir and I want to be treated well, You see when like... I didn't get it on TikTok yet, and people are telling you about certain destinations, and they're like, "This is very nice, but watch out for these scams." I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere that involves me having to like be cash only and all of these scams and stuff. I'm not going, bruv. I want to go somewhere where I know that when push comes to shove, there's a Nobu somewhere. I'm not gonna go. But just to know
know the levels,
the kind of vibe. There has to be a Michelin star restaurant within.
I see you, bro. Do you know what?
I'm joking, not Michelin star restaurant, but you know what I mean. In it has to be like, it has to be luxury. Innit?
Yeah. With TikTok though, it's funny, right? Because TikTok has started messing up. Because there are still, and we can talk about this off air and maybe on the Patreon. There are still places you can go to and have a really nice experience, right, and live like that without it costing what it would cost the equivalent to do in the UK or somewhere obvious. But TikTok is finding these places, hotting them up. And there's one place I went to years ago.
It'll be like, don't go to Santorini, go here instead.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. There's one place I went to, it was lovely, man. It was lovely, like cove, beautiful place. Like there's a swimming pool that was in your room or whatever. And it came up on TikTok the other day, millions of people were on it and stuff. I went and checked the prices of it. It was like fucking £1,500 a night. And that is not what I paid to stay there for 10 days, bruv. Because that's mortgage fucking money.
It's so funny.
Then,
It's
that's
so funny.
bags.
That is so funny.
And I'm just like, wow. So secretly, when I find a nice little spot, I don't really want to tell anyone, bro. So see, me and you go Lisbon, maybe we'll share it afterwards, when we've done it. Yeah. But yeah, man. But you know,
I was talking to my brother. My brother was like, I want to go to the Maldives. I was like, yeah, like half the fucking world, and he goes, I was like, you ain't got Lisbon. I'm sorry, you ain't got Maldives money.
Is that what you said to him?
Yeah, I was like, you ain't got Maldives money. He's like, what? How much can it cost? I was like, you don't have Maldives money, bro. I was like, I don't have Maldives money. You do not have Maldives money.
And you can't do Maldives on a budget.
Bro, he looked at it, and it was the cheapest hotel he found was something like 1,500 or whatever. Yeah. And it was just like, and it was like, they didn't even have a picture of the hotel. They just had a picture of the room. I was like, you're definitely not staying in one of them huts, bro. If I'm like, that's the thing though. I would rather be a big fish in a small pond on holiday. Like,
I'll buy everything. You want that in it? I can buy this.
Well, no, I can buy.
Instead
but
of going in and having to look, bro. I don't want to be the broke
I don't want to
go into I don't want to go into a restaurant where I'm sweating about having to pay at the end of the night.
Yes, exactly. So you see, when I see all these like, so I made a mistake when I was 21. I went to Miami.
Yeah.
Right. And I basically spent my savings out there.
Keeping up,
keeping up with other people's spending power. And I was like, do you know what? I don't think I'm going to do this again. Yeah. I was like, next time I come to Miami, I will have disposable income to be thrown around like that, because I'm not just going to do crazy stuff. But anyway, right, like it's like you said, I don't want to be sweating, but I want to be the big fish in a small pond. So then after that, like, I'll go to a little Greek island or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
That was where that's where the spot was. It was a lovely little Greek island. And
do you know what I mean? Like I'll go to somewhere like, I don't know, a little Spanish place or whatever, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm not, don't make me try and fucking go to, let's go to Ibiza and ball out. I'm not on that. Do you know why? Yeah. A footballer would turn up.
Yeah.
I think it was, and I'm not getting the service that I wanted to. I want to be special. On holiday, I want to be the man. I want to be the guy. Treat me with respect, right? I did not work so hard for me to go on holiday, for me to be eating from laminated menus, bruv, with pictures on it. Do not take me to a restaurant with pictures of the food on it, bruv.
You don't want a paper, what's it called? What's the thing that goes over the table? Why am I forgetting my words?
Tablecloth.
Tablecloth. Paper tablecloth.
I don't want any table where the ketchup bottle stays there.
The ketchup bottle is in
a little squeezy red bottle.
Or it's shaped like a tomato. You don't want that, no? The tomato
if anyone takes me on holiday and suggests we eat at a restaurant with where it's got the ketchup bottle with the squeezy bottle on it, we're over. It's done. Sorry, we're not eating there. Unless it's something like, yo, bruv, like we're walking somewhere and hey, do you want to grab a quick little... No, don't tell me I've booked a restaurant.
I booked a nice little place.
Or we go to eat and there's oh my God, I can't... Anybody that takes you to a restaurant where the pictures of the food is on the menu does not respect you as a human being. They don't. When you laminated menu.
We just picture a burger. Can I have this, and this? Do you when you're away on holiday, how many people do you want to see that you know in real life?
I don't really care, to be honest.
So you don't mind if it's loads? Like, you wouldn't mind like if you was... Because there was a point where when you went to the Costa del Sol, when you went to like flipping Marbella, it was just the West End, but a bit warmer.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been anywhere like that.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting if like... I mean, I don't know. If you go to a festival or something, I think outside of the UK, stuff like that happens. Yeah, you like it. Yeah. But I don't know. I always go at like... I got to go random place. I never really go anywhere that's like too...
Yeah. I don't want to see anyone. I'd happily be the only person in a restaurant sitting there by myself. I don't want to see anyone I know. I'm like, I've paid to get away from life.
Do you go on solo trips?
I've done solo trips, yeah. I've done Prague was a nice one. I went to Prague. Just thought it was one of them ones. I'd come back from LA but working and a bit of fun. And I was like, when you come back from holiday, you're like, I need another holiday.
Yeah.
So I literally just went Skyscanner, flight, was out the next day. Just went and then did an Airbnb. Now, this is when Airbnb was decent. Airbnb's like, it's different now, but this is where Airbnb was like still quite fresh. So it was like you were finding some bargains. Got a nice Airbnb in a really nice location, and I just walked around Prague for
was
like
this
2-3
before
days.
You could put your picture as a profile? You could put your picture as a profile picture.
It was a little bit after that. Close. I think we're close. But yeah, man, I just went to Prague.
Because you know when you put your picture now and they're like, oh,
yeah. But yeah.
you. Okay.
And I thought it was lovely, bruv.
I want to go
nice.
to Budapest, you know.
And it's nice. Before that, it's just nice going to a restaurant, bruv, and you eat what you want to eat at your time. It is a little bit of a thing that you have to get used to. Some people like say it's weird because you're like in a restaurant by yourself. But once you get over that, bruv, it's like cinema.
I mean, I've done all of that stuff by
nice.
myself all the time anyway. But I want to go Budapest, yeah, because I've been seeing these baths that people get in it late at night.
What are they?
It's like a party in a bar in these like
a party in a bath.
Well, I say baths, but like they're pools in
Swimming. Okay, right.
And it's just like late at night, and I'm like, partly though, COVID's really fucked that up for me.
Oh yeah, because of the germage.
Yeah.
That was my fault, by the way. That was my chair.
Well, I'm like, people are drinking and all of that, and you're just like,
it's a lot of sweat in there. A lot of sweat, a lot of other people's juices that you're swimming. You got to think at that point when you get into the pool, at what point of the night does the ratio of human juice compared to the water in there become like more than 10%?
Here's the thing. Beach or pool?
I was beach and I'm slowly becoming pool now. And that is because I fucking hate sand getting everywhere, man. I like the look of sand.
Standing on sand sometimes?
I like standing on sand. I like walking into the sea.
Yeah.
I like walking out of it. The lying on the beach bit, unless I've got a really nice, like a cabana or a nice little seat to sit on, I don't really like it. My ideal kind of beach setting is one where there's like a place to lie and that's like a bit away from the beach, a little bar next to it or something like that. The beach bit, I can't go to the taking towels down to the beach with a bottle of water anymore. I could do it for like a day, but it'd start to jar me.
Listen, right? I need to see the beach at least once.
That's lovely. I love it.
When I go on holiday, I need to see the beach once, yeah? But solo, there is no way I'm surviving that for more than 2 hours. There is no way I'm surviving sitting on a beach for 2 hours by myself. Right? Like more than that. It's out of here, bro. Like I need people to tell me, how do you sunbathe? Because I don't know about you, Marcus, but you strike me as very similar. Where like I need to be doing things.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I'm just sat there doing nothing.
Yeah.
For 2 or 3 hours, I'm like, all right, I'm wasting time, bro. What? Just to get
it takes me approximately 48 hours to get into the mindset where I can do that, to switch off.
Yeah.
It takes me
I know you always say that. You always say that. Yeah, you always say that. 48 hours. But even then, I'm still like on the beach, like I'm like, this is boring.
What do we do now?
Yeah.
Podcasts help. Audiobook. But yeah, no, you're not doing anything.
I can't listen to podcasts on holiday.
Really?
I can't.
Really?
I'm like, you're not seeing this.
Chilling with the man then. Yeah,
I'm like, are you not seeing this? You're in front of me right now. Like, I'm getting to that stage where I've done too many solo holidays and I need to be like, I need people with me now.
Oh, that's nice, man.
No, I need people with me now because I want to be like, yo, bro, did you see that?
Did you see that? Yeah.
Or bro, do you want to do?
Oh, Dread, I'm hearing sad music in my mind where you're like on holiday by yourself. You go, did you see that? Oh yeah, there's not. kind of thing. But you're right, though. You're right. It's like
there's only so much solo holidays you can do. To be fair, like listen, I know on social media everyone goes, I just tried my first solo holiday and it was amazing. Yeah, cool. Your first one is great.
But when you,
it's great. It's great. Wonderful. Your first solo holiday, amazing.
Yeah.
Once you've done more than 4 or 5 trips solo, then it starts getting boring, bruv. At some point, you're going to be at a restaurant going, I just want to tell someone, this is good, innit?
This is nice food, isn't it? This is nice.
This is decent, innit?
Yeah.
There's no one to tell that this is decent, yeah? There's some things where it's like, I don't know, you just need someone to take a decent picture of you. Just a decent picture. Can't do that.
Would you be up for making a friend on a solo like trip, like a mate? Because there's a lot of people.
What kind of friend?
Like a mate, not like a daddy, whatever mate, like a normal mate. Like, hey,
Who's
how's it going?
daddy name? This guy, bro.
just like, you know, oh, you're right. Like, all right, just say me and you, like, flipping out. It's all right, you're in it. Oh yeah, are you from London as well? Seed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm not on that.
Because a lot of people I know, they do that, and that's how they get their photos.
Yeah, no, I got bare friends. I do, but I just don't need another person to be able to keep in contact with. That's another bit of admin at this age.
So you want to take a friend with you. You would like a friend that comes with you, and so you can say that's nice too, and then we go back home together. But you don't want to make a mate out there.
Vacations, I feel like, are the one.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like vacations are probably the ideal scenario for holidays.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, either vacation or with the lads.
Vacation with the lads, but over solo. So what it goes? So it goes vacation.
Solo holidays are overrated.
Yeah, okay.
People love to on social media. People on solo holidays on social media are always on social media.
That's the thing is like if it's that good, you don't have to post it right now, innit?
When you're on holiday with your mates or whatever, you barely have time to check your phone. Yeah. When you're on a solo holiday, all you have is this.
Yeah.
And you're just there chatting to people the whole time. Like
I'm horrible, bro. My phone is going off immediately. As soon as I can, it's going off, bro. It has to, man. I have to make the break. And it's not easy. I ain't got it all worked out. It's not easy to just lock everything off. But, bro, it's got to be done, man. It's got to be done, bro. Like, I can't, bro. I can't be connected to my phone. It's getting harder as well because these apps are apping, bro. But
I mean, there's so many places where like, oh yeah, if you're going to this country, download this app and use this app and use this. And you're like, well, okay, well now I have to have like a data SIM with me in this country as well. But yeah, like anybody listening to this that's thinking of a solo holiday, do it just to say you've done it once. But let me tell you, people on social media are anyone on a solo holiday is giving you a tour of their hotel room. We didn't ask for it. We didn't ask for it. You're staying at a hotel. Okay, you're not staying at a mad suite. Yeah. If you were staying in a penthouse suite or whatever, presidential, I want to see that tour. Yeah. But please, hotel room tours.
Done it.
It's enough.
Done it.
We don't need to see any more. Okay, here's
your
the toilet.
Your toilet better be shaped like Optimus Prime and like go. I have to see something out the box. It has to be mental. I don't want to just.
I want to see a jacuzzi
nice
on a balcony.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see. If you're showing me a hotel tour, unless it's got a jacuzzi on a balcony, a private pool, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, man.
At this point,
I hear that.
Like I want to see magnificence. Do you know what I mean? You're on a solo holiday, right? Who are you trying to convince?
Yeah,
that this is fun.
Yeah. I hear that. But you know what though? I will say this. I'm a big fan of the solo. I think solo holidays can be fulfilling at any time. It's nice to get out there. Like, there's nothing nicer than on holiday. I've been on solo holiday. I remember, for example, in Prague, I was just walking down the street and I just heard a in the background. And I looked up a hill and saw lights and disco. And I just said, fuck it, I'm going to walk towards that and have a look. Bruv, randomly across a river, I don't know where it fucking was, I can't tell you. Across the river, up a hill, there was just a random like club night going on. I went there. Had a little beer, looked around.
Yeah, but with the lads.
And then ducked. No, it was by myself.
I know, but with the lads, that'd be cool.
Oh, we could end up having a night out raving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But solo is fun.
Yeah.
But you're still a bit like, it is a vibe, innit? you want to have something to go, it is a vibe, innit?
Yeah.
Because
I think I did speak to somebody. I was like, it's all right here, innit? And he's like, hello, I'm sorry, my English isn't that good. So we just had a little fumbly conversation, awkward. I was like, all right, see ya. He's like, see ya.
The thing is, though, here's the thing. You see, when you're a guy by yourself at a club, you just look weird, man.
There's no way around that. And however confident and however much you are good at dancing and
I don't care how good looking you are as well.
Doesn't matter. If you're by yourself
in a club
socially, ain't working. There's something wrong.
Restaurants,
something wrong. Fine. Even a bar. At a bar, you might be letting off some steam after work.
Fine.
It looks fine. A nightclub. And I feel like the more dressed up you are, like you're ready to go clubbing.
Well, you got your best clobber on.
Best clobber on. Your dancing shoes on, yeah?
Yeah. There was this guy I spoke to in Barcelona and he was like, yeah, I'm going clubbing tonight. And I'm like, oh, what? By yourself? He's like, yeah. And he was dressed up.
Proper like.
Yeah, and he was doing pre-drinks somewhere.
With himself?
By himself, yeah.
So he's pre-drinking by himself to get like, fucking, that's a bit, that feels sad, you know. I don't think
and
I
then
could pre-drink by myself.
He was like, I'm going to this, it's one of the biggest clubs in Europe and all this.
I think I've been to that club, you know.
I was like, big man, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, but you're going by yourself.
So if that's the club that he's thinking of, that club is fucking big, bro. I don't know what the name is, but I went to one club there that was massive. It was like a super club, like kind of like bigger than any Lavrig Nights or Time and Envies that we had, or Eros if you're from North London, them kind of things there.
Yeah, I mean, again, but alone.
Yeah, man, it's long. Dressed to the nines. Like you really want to shake a leg then, innit?
Hard shoes.
Hard shoes. No, I don't. I don't know why I'm envisioning this person like wearing a red suit. You know, I don't know why.
No.
With a big
He was
tie.
wearing like linen trousers and a linen a white shirt on. Sorry, and then I was just like,
let's take this even further. Imagine going to a club and getting a table by yourself as well. Like,
but I saw two guys, not one, but I saw two guys get a table in a Sky bar, and there was like literally no one else around them, and it was just like, this is the most depressing thing I've seen.
That's bad. I can only better it by imagining one person with like, you know, when they have the tables and the sparklers and the person goes, hey, because it might for a second look like they've got a vibe going on, innit? But as soon as the sparklers are out and all of the staff leave that are dancing around you, hey, you're just by yourself alone with 6 bottles of Grey Goose, and 7 carafes of orange juice.
Just giving them out to people.
Just giving them out to people. No friends. Yeah, that's a shame. I have been in Marbella in a club and we were vibing pretty much. Like we were out, I think... what was it? We were out there as a group, but we managed to like create enough of a vibe where people wanted to be on the table. So there were some girls that we hadn't met before that were on the table vibing around us. And I remember looking over to the right, and seeing like 5 bros standing around the table with like 1 bottle of vodka there. And then one of them was like waving at me like, hey, and I thought, you know what, Marbs, might have worked with this guy, might know him. Walked over to him. I was like, what's going on? He's like, stag do. I was like, how's it going? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, really good, man. I mean, you guys have got it popping over there. And I was like, oh, smarting, that kind of vibe, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, so can we like join tables or something like that? I was like, let me get back to you. Cut back to my table, never came back. Absolutely not.
I feel like with these solo trips that I was saying, big cities are fine.
Yeah.
I feel like you can get by in big cities.
Love big city.
Alone.
Love a big city.
Yeah, big cities are fine. But I feel...
sorry, quick one, Kae. Barca, just make sure your shit's in your pocket. I've been there with ends man who have been pickpocketed. Every time I've gone there, someone I know has been pickpocketed. Every single time. That's just my personal experience. I love the city, but Gothic, quarter and stuff, tight roads, just keep your shit tight. I'm just saying, that's my little advice for you.
But I was... I would say like big cities fine, but like if you're going to like anywhere beachy by yourself, it's a bit weird.
Is that a bit weird?
Yeah.
Just like solemnly walking down the beach, holding your flip-flops in one hand.
I've been that guy.
Oh, have you?
Been that guy.
Is it not nice?
It's
just
nice.
walking there feeling the sand between your toes.
But for the first day.
Yeah. By day 3, it's like...
By day 3, you're like, I went Pathos by myself.
Really?
I went Pathos by myself.
And...
While the World Cup was on, I was watching England beat, who was it, 6-0 in an English bar.
On your ones?
On my ones.
Were there any other like English there?
Yeah,
go,
English
hey.
people were there go, hey.
So was there not a little bit camaraderie like, hey?
Yeah, celebrating and that as well there, but you're by yourself.
Oh, man.
And then you leave and then it's just like, back to alone time.
It sounds so good, though.
It was for the first couple of days.
So maybe the trick is, holiday by yourself for a couple of days, then fly out some people, like mates and whatever, and then maybe, like, to make it a sandwich, after the vibes and stuff, because it can be quite draining being with other people, they fuck off, you stay for a couple more days. How's that sound? That good? That ticks all the boxes. Bit of chill time, bit of vibe time, bit of chill time. Because my friends, if I'm with a certain number of friends, I mean, there was a night, there was a few weeks ago, Kay, where I was on my
optimistic of you
stories.
to believe that I have friends that will come out.
Oh, don't be silly. Kay's got a massive circle of friends.
No, but do you know what it is? The only reason I've really gone on holidays by myself is because a lot of my mates have been busy.
Yeah.
And I've been last minute.
Well, it's mad for us because we have a bit of flexibility within our schedules now where we could, me and you now, could go and get on a plane right now and go somewhere else. We could just cancel stuff. I mean, we've got commitments, but we could just say, we're moving it. Like,
it's not like we're bound to like employment contracts in that sort of sense.
We'd talk to our, frigging agents, say, look, me and Kay out the country, That's a great thing, but it also means that all of our friends that have regular jobs and have to schedule time off and or teachers that whatever
7 weeks in advance,
they need to get it. They need I need to get it signed off. I'm like, what do you mean, man? It's just a couple of days, man. Just tell the man that you're not coming in there. Tell the boss. Yeah, that doesn't work like that.
Can you just work from home, bro?
Yeah, exactly. Can you just work from home?
If you're working from home and you do that, let us know.
Yeah.
Like if you've been on a holiday, and you've but you've just said you're working from home. Someone I saw on Twitter said that they tried that. Yeah. They tried to do that, but then they took their equipment away with them as well, like the work stuff that they'd given them, the laptops and that. Yeah, so they took it away. but once they tried to log in, you couldn't log in from outside the UK.
Yeah, the VPN didn't work, innit? The VPN.
It wasn't even just the VPN. It was just like whatever software they put on there only worked within the UK, so they were fucked.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
So then they're having to have a disciplinary with them.
You know what though? You fucked yourself in it. Don't try and take it. But I do know some people during lockdown. Some people just moved out of England for a little while. In fact, I know someone that moved away.
I would love to be a digital nomad.
Yeah, my mate. Big up my mate Dan. He's showing this on social media. He's currently set up the Starlink in his van, and he's worked it so that he can just travel around and work every single day. Him and his other business partner / mate Martin. They've literally been for years have been testing the water of working away for a few months at a time. He's ready. He's got now his key thing was internet. Now he's got the Starlink set up, which is the big internet thing set up of
Elon Musk.
By Elon. Yeah. He's good to go. He's good to go, man. And I'm looking at it. It's cool. He's just put the toilet in his van, so he's got his own toilet because that's key to have your own bathroom. Because even though it's not nice to have a toilet in your van with you, relying on other toilets throughout the world, that's risky, bro. That's risky.
And on that note,
yeah, exactly. I think we missed out on a couple of questions quickly that we need to get through because I just wanted to be fair because we said we'd answer them from people. There we go. We had one from Dan. This is a bit dated now. We'll get into it. 80% of the stuff Kae says sounds like he's really down and can't be asked with life. Well, he's back now. There's nothing to do. There's no one to date. I need a family. I'm always on my own. I hate socializing. All right, bruv. I think having a missus is bringing your mood. Not having a missus is bringing your mood down. I reckon dust your shoulders off, pick yourself up, and get back on.
It weren't
get out there, my man.
It weren't any of that, bro.
Exactly.
It weren't not having a missus. There was other stuff going on in my life.
Exactly, and he's back now. Life is shitty if you keep looking for shitty things. Now, Kay's a very positive guy. Also, try not to interrupt Marcus every 30 seconds. All right, bruv, stop sticking a knife in. I rate you both. You're a quality set of lads, and I listen to the pod. I'm one of your day ones.
This guy hates me, bruv.
That's a bit. I mean, a couple people stuck the knife into us last week. You know, Dan.
All right, Dan. All right, Dan. Is that what you're on? Yeah. All right, big man. When I see you, yeah, keep the same energy, big man.
Keep that energy.
Keep the same energy, big man. Dan.
I keep talking to the youngsters around me, my own family as well, and say, this is so important in life. I do say
the same energy.
I say to them, listen, never say anything to anyone that you won't say to them in front of them. Because it's embarrassing, innit? It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. Huh?
Come on, man.
Catch you, small boy.
Okay,
Being foolish. But, but Dan, I hear what you're saying. I'm going to speak over Kae now. Speak for Kae. Look, we have ups and downs, bro. Yeah? Happiness is not a destination. It's a journey. Yeah? And if you don't have down times, you can't enjoy
But let me
the good
ask this.
times.
Were you laughing? Exactly.
Were you still in the Patreon though, bruv? Yes. You're welcome.
You're laughing, bruv.
You're welcome.
My misfortune and my grumpiness and my downsides was providing other people with light and laughter.
Oh, there's one thing, right? One day, I dream about being... this question was another anonymous one for you, Kae. One day, I dream about being a football manager for a team in the Premier League and being interviewed after a match.
Absolutely
hilarious. I spend a lot of my time alone practicing these interview questions and answers in my head.
That is fucking brilliant. Who is that?
Legend. Oh, no, they asked to be anonymous.
Oh, they asked to be
anonymous. I can tell you off.
Yeah.
Their name is...
Oh, that is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And you know what? I respect it. Because we all do weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
What, you've never pretended you were being interviewed by like some TV presenter?
Big man, I've done radio shows in front of my mirror. I've done the top 10 countdown. You fucking mental, bruv. My mirror has seen more air hours than any microphone in this world, guaranteed.
Put it this way,
Hi, I'm Marcus Bronzy. Hi, I'm Marcus. Hi, Bronzy in the mic. Bronzy in the... Yeah, bro, everything.
I've been listening to podcasts and heard someone ask a question and then I've paused it and I've answered it how I would answer it and then I've pressed play. So do you know what? Ratings to you.
Ratings
Being
to
a football
yourself.
manager, I wonder who they... Do you know what? Let us know what team you pretend you're manager of. And what these questions are.
Yeah, because you've got to practice the defeat speech where you want to make sure that you pick up on the problems, but obviously you don't want to have too much blame on yourself. You get booted. And then you want to have the success speech.
Yeah, you know what the one, the lads gave everything today. So, I couldn't be more proud of them today. But unfortunately today was one of those ones where there was a slight gap in quality, and they punished us for what we had. But credit to the lads. I mean, honestly, they're a great group of lads, and I couldn't ask for anything more for them today. It was just one of those ways. Football, isn't it? Yeah. It happens. We just get back into the training ground on Monday and see what we can work on and build on from here.
And we saw UK getting quite worked up just after half time. There were a couple of decisions which really, if they went your way, could have changed the match for you.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say too much because obviously I could land myself in hot water, but I do feel like that. We do really have to look at the standard of officiating in this country, because decisions like that, I've seen them given, and for that not to be given, I mean, discussions around VAR happen all the time, and for some reason that one wasn't looked at. So it was very interesting to me. That's all it was. It was very interesting.
And what are your thoughts moving forward then? Because, I think you've got a lot to focus on, because today's defeat could have taken the wind out your sails slightly.
Well, no. As I say, these lads they're great. Like they're some of the best lads I've ever worked with. They're just the resilience they have is just immense. But like I said, we'll go back to the drawing board on Monday, see what we can do. There's some little changes we can do as well. But the lads tomorrow, let them have a rest, and then we'll combat that on Monday. Don't really want to think about it right now.
All right, it sounds like you've got a lot to discuss. I'll let you get to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's Kae Kurd from Kae Kurd United giving his reflection on what was a very interesting game there. Back to Gary in the studio. That's what happens when you practice in front of the mirror. There you go. There you go.
We've all been there.
So, Kae, what do you daydream about? That's the main question that we got there from Anonymous. There you go.
What do I daydream about? Pretty much. Do you know what? It used to be like being a millionaire.
It's not much now.
Now,
millionaire is a small amount now. Come on, you need to up this daydreaming now. Small dream. That's like a day wink.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. Now, what I daydream about is just silence. It's just. I just want some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Just like
peace.
There's nothing. When people are like, what are you thinking about? Nothing.
Yeah.
What's in your head? Nothing. So why are you quiet? Because I want to be quiet, bro. I'm just enjoying being quiet. No, daydreaming. I don't really daydream anymore, but that's probably more of a question about what my goals are and what I want in life, isn't it? And I'll be real, yeah. I've achieved a lot more than I ever thought I would, yet not achieved as much as I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man. I think that's a healthy place to be.
So nowadays, I'm just like, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. I literally had to say to somebody the other day, like, the game owes you nothing, son.
Nothing
at all.
Nothing at all.
So have you got anything that you want to share that you daydream about? A small thing, a trivial thing, a little thing?
Date with Jennifer Lopez? I don't know. No, I'm joking. We don't.
Or 100 grand.
Do you know what?
Give me the cash.
I'll be real.
Yeah.
I do have full-blown daydreams about what it would be like to win the Euro Millions. Like, I look at that figure sometimes.
It's like 50M at the moment.
So I don't know, but sometimes I look at the 50Ms, I'll look at 160Ms, and Marcus, I have gone so deep into planning what I would do with Euro Millions winnings that I have gone on Rightmove and looked at properties in Hampstead Heath. And I'll tell you, bro, I've favorited 3 different properties, and then I've looked at each one and evaluated which one I would stay at.
And what you're going to do to it as well, yeah? How are you going to make it yours?
100%. And I've looked at them and I've gone, not that one. That one's a bit, I prefer this one. Even though this one's a bit cheaper than that one.
Ooh.
I like the way that I have gone that deep into planning it to the point where I haven't even bought the ticket.
Wow.
And I've still been planning it.
Wow.
That's probably what I've looked at, which is probably not healthy. But on some level, it's a bit of escapism. You know when people are like, I don't know what I'd do with that money. No, I know what I would do. I know.
I love that. I love the fact that
I know what I would do with that.
I love that. I love that you planned that.
You haven't?
A bit, but I'm going to do that. I feel like it would be quite cathartic. I'd like to look at a 20 million, 50 million pound house and be like, oh yeah, that'll be where we'll do the podcast.
It's not even that much.
That's where the gym goes.
It's not even that much. You think about it, you can get...
It's not even that much.
Let me know.
He's in the mindset. he's back daydreaming. Wait 1 second. It's not even that much. What's the figure? Just give me a number, a monetary number.
You could get a decent property for about 10 mil.
Okay, yeah. Not that much. Yeah, cool.
You get a decent property for about 10 mil.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at like the things that you want done to it.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, studio setups and stuff like that. And then I start looking at the money it would cost for the studio. And you're like, well, that wouldn't cost that much and stuff like that. But then I'm still a bit practical. So I'm like, even if I have the money, I wouldn't want a pool in my house.
Broski. The fact that your mindset just changed there, but it was a fantastic thing to watch. The fact that you just said to me 10 million, not that much. I like that. That's great. That's great visualization. I'm gonna have a go at it.
I mean, the manifest lot are gonna come after me going, you're manifesting.
You are manifesting. It's nice though, because you thought about it.
I don't know. Listen, that's what I daydream about. What do you daydream about? Here we go. The cogs are ticking.
Oh, yeah, I think
the cogs are turning. Sorry, they're turning. A replica. What? Nah, you dream about.
Mad. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to concept. Yeah, but
you dream about being on Star Trek, innit?
What, an actual role on Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh my days, bro. Come on. Come on. Second in command. Oh, come on, bro.
You don't want to be the first.
Captain Chair's sick, but I feel like the second in command, they get into a few more scrapes and they have juicier roles in it. Like, I'm gonna say, as soon as you don't get it, say, but like a William Riker, like he was like, one of my favorites.
Cool.
Yeah. Number one. Yeah.
Look at you. See, look, you're smiling already.
Bro. Oh, man.
Let's end it on that positive note.
Yeah. There's a bit more positive, actually. P.S. I hope you guys know what an amazing impact you have on the world. For example, this morning, I had a lot of delays on the train when I was carrying heavy luggage. Normally, I'd feel glum at that, but instead, I thought it was a total result because it meant I had more time to listen to the pod and have a laugh. Then I felt glum when the delays were over. A super big thank you for brightening up my day.
See? That's how you send messages, Dan.
Yeah.
You don't send negative messages,
Listen,
Dan.
We have the positivity.
Dan, stop being so negative, man. What's going on in your life, bro? Like, chill out, relax, man. Get a missus, brush your shoulder off. Have some fun.
Big love to you guys.
Yeah,
man.
if you want to ask questions, get on a Patreon, innit?
Yeah, we need to get on that
price
now.
of coffee every month, whatever. Have fun. See you later. Bye.